guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video! Alright, today we're going to take a look at the definitive best units in the game. The 2 anniversary LRs. We have the Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta that fused into Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. And then, of course, there's also the gods that, you know, transform into Super Saiyan Blue, and then they have Gogeta in their active skill. Let's just go ahead and jump in. These units are ridiculous. They're doing a lot. I mean, again, these are clearly, to me, the best units in the game. You could just put the Super Saiyan 4s, the LR in slot 1 next with Super Saiyan 4 Goku next to him, I guess. It doesn't really matter too much. So they're doing a lot, right? Number 1, they're guarding. So you give these Super Saiyan 4s guard right away, and we're going to be cooking immediately, right, with guard. That's going to help them out a lot when it comes to taking down just sort of like all content, right? What is that, a 6 million attack stat? No support, not even hitting the 18 key? Okay, all right. I'd say that's pretty good with guard. I heard that laugh, Goresh. Did you like that?
Yeah, it was good.
It was pretty good, man. Yeah. Okay, all right. Now, the other thing, too, is they don't just guard, right? And then they're also getting extra key per orb. But then they're stacking, too. Okay, put the Super Saiyan 3 Goku next to them. Because they have
Just
Saiyan.
so you know, the guard is for 1 turn only.
The guard is for 1 turn?
Yeah, it's their first. That's why I said that they'll be good in short and long events, is because they can stack up, but they're guarding for the first turn. So that when they come on rotation for the next turn, they'll be good.
Okay, I see. So we're starting with 240k defense with guard, but then on that next turn, they'll have already stacked up, so they'll be a little bit better. Okay, check their links. Okay. Next turn, we want to take a look at their links and go over that. But one of the big things with this unit, too, is that... nice damage, Goku.
Yeah. One other thing I definitely want to emphasize, too, is that they do guarantee perform an additional super with 20 or more key. So you want to make sure you get that.
Okay. We've just been pretty unlucky with the key orbs right here at the start. I mean, it happens, right? But the point is that this character, even with low amounts of, like, key, they're still doing these big-time attacks. Okay, so they are doing Colossal with 12 key. Okay, because that's one thing about Full Power Frieza and Namek Goku, is that they're doing Mega Colossal on their 12 keys as well, right? So that's a big difference. Don't worry about using V-Pans. Let's not transform into Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta quite yet either. Dude, these key orbs are fantastic. Okay, check their defense real fast. What are we at in terms of their defense? So at 156k? That seems a bit lower. I guess there's no support on this turn. And then, yeah, let's take a look at what the links are rocking here. So they have what? Super Saiyan. What is that? Kamehameha. Shocking Speed, GT, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power, and then that one is Saiyan Roar. Okay. Yeah, see, they have all these links, like GT, Saiyan Roar, where they're getting a lot of attack and defense. They're going to be able to put up a lot. We're going to have to put them in slot... I'd love to have them in slot 2 to get Legendary Power activated. But yeah, we'll just rock them in slot 1 right here. Now, one other thing about them that is interesting is the game does basically force you to fuse into Gogeta, right? Because it's like... you lose that 77% attack and defense and the extra key per orb after 7 turns. I guess they're still stacking, so you can still just continually make them stronger and stronger, but I feel like losing that could potentially hurt. Well... but it's like with Full Power Frieza, right? Full Power Frieza loses that big defense and all his stats after however many turns it is. But if you're keeping him on rotation and stuff like that, he typically doesn't really feel it. So that's kind of a big thing right there. Okay, so yeah, he works really well with Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. This will be a good turn because we'll be able to get all this key, so we can actually give them their big attack. So yeah, let's give them these AGL orbs and let's see what they're able to put up on this turn right here. I do like that. Giving them guard turn 1, I feel like that's a very effective way to ensure that they're good everywhere, right? It's just like letting them sort of like eat on that first turn. What's that, 8.2? with a guaranteed additional super when key meters 20 or more, and then they're super effective against all types at 24 key, which we had, right? So they were super effective against all types with a guaranteed additional super while stacking on both their 18 and 12 keys, and they're getting the extra key per orb, right? So this is yet another character, by the way, that's going to be eating big time if they have Rainbow Orb Changers. Well, guess what is on their team, the GT Hero team, is those two ridiculously good Rainbow Orb Changers. Let's go ahead and pop the fusion with this one right here. So, you could use the active skill on turn 4. Go ahead and fuse into Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta definitely gets a little nutty here. This animation is long as hell. Now that they added the active skill skip button, I feel like they're probably going to be shameless with this, right? They're just like, whatever, man.
By the way, that previous turn, their defense was lowered.
Oh, okay. Okay, so Gogeta no longer stacks, right? He does lose that stack, but he has this interesting effect on his 18 key where he nullifies the enemy's actions for 1 turn. I assume that means he ghost ushers the enemy, but I mean, let's take a look. He links up really good with Super Saiyan 4 Goku, of course. Yeah, just get, Gogeta in that one right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. Gogeta has a high chance to counter enemy super attacks as well. So we have a 50% chance that he's just going to, you know, knock that super attack back right here. All right, let's go ahead and see what we get. What's that? 10 million, basically? Nice. He's super... Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say the enemy can't play the game.
Yeah. All right, so there's the super attack. So, okay. He was super effective against all types right there. He has a high chance to launch an additional super, and he nullified Goku's attacks for the turn. Oh, okay, Goku's just dead. So this is going to be an interesting thing where it's like, what exactly does that effect do? Who knows? Because we never get to see it. Go ahead and fuse into Gogeta here.
Don't forget that he massively stacked his defense that turn.
Yeah. He massively raised his attack and defense on the 18 key super attack effect. That's a 100%.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then the 12 key greatly stacked.
Oh, the 12 key is a greatly stacking. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so let's put Gogeta in the middle slot right here. This way we're going to get legendary power activated. So this Gogeta is probably going to do more damage than the last rotation's Gogeta did. Okay, so I guess just have Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta hit that AGL orb all the way on the right. And then we'll give Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta all the physical key spheres. And I assume Great Ape Goku is dead right here. Pop B-Pan's active skill after this as well.
Can I just give context on how ridiculous that turn just was?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
he
sure,
had
10 million.
So he started the turn with 333,000 defense, right?
Yep.
His massive stack is 100%. He's basically doubling his defense on that turn, right? So he's at 670k defense.
Yep.
Then he's gaining an additional 160k on top of that. So he's at 820k defense. Every rainbow orb gives him, I believe it's 7% damage reduction.
Mm-hmm.
And he also has a high chance to counter.
All right, there's a 12 million attack set, by the way, super effective against all types.
It's like actually like a fan made unit.
Yeah. There's the additional at 8.5 million. That's pretty good, I'd say. Yeah, it's funny, like UI Goku and like Full Power Frieza and Nama Goku and these guys are actually like babies next to this Gogeta. Like, what is this? I'd love to know what his super attack effect does. I don't fucking know. He just one-shots everyone, dude. I can't. You think I know? Let's give him the AGL orbs, because he gets, is he still, yeah, he gets 3 key, basically, per orb. And if it's a physical orb, it'll be 4 key he's getting. That's so sick. Like, that's...
Yeah. You remember that, like, really old fan-made Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta card? That's this.
People were tweeting that. Yeah.
That is this.
Yeah, people were tweeting it out as soon as this details came out, man. Yeah, we know. All right, well, I would love to see, again, what this effect does, but I feel like Goku is probably dead here, because it's not enough that he does everything, but he has to have additionals built in as well.
He's a new sprite, I didn't notice that.
I'd love to see his super attack counter, but again, Goku doesn't get to attack, man. Oh, did that only nullify 1 attack? It did. It only nullified one attack right there. Only the one that was going to hit Gogeta. That's interesting.
Oh, really? Because it says for the turn in the actual wording.
It used the same sort of like animation as like whatchamacallit, like stunning, like whatever they call it now. This is gonna be close. We're gonna take a lot of damage here. Okay. All right, Gogeta. I wish you would have nullified all of his attacks. Goddamn.
Well, you can see the active skill next turn if you don't kill him.
Yep. Okay. Well, yeah. Go ahead and pop this active skill, and Goku's probably dead. So you could use the active skill if your health is below 50% or the enemy's health is below 50%.
And there's one enemy whose health is 50% or below, yeah.
I think this is probably the best animation in the game, though. This is, like... That's pretty good.
Yeah, I just really wish it had a windscreen.
Yeah. Well, regardless, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, the merging of Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta is actually like that's crazy good.
Yeah, just pop it again. Just put him in the middle slot and pop that again. Put him in the middle though to get legendary power activated. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay. So preliminary. I mean, you guys don't even need me to say that this is the best. Like, yeah, it's the best unit in the game, right? Like, this unit and the Super Saiyan Blues, there is no other, like... There is no other, like, character to argue in here. Like, this is it. This is the pinnacle of the game now. Like, look at that. Just those 3 int key spheres is bumping them to the 18 key, right? Like, there's... the unit actually has got, like, no weak point whatsoever. Links are crazy. They're on a million teams. Leader skills are good. Yeah, best unit in the game, obviously.